I'm Brownfield Commodity Market Reporter John Perkins at the closing market minute for Thursday, July 24th. Soybeans ended the session mixed, mostly modestly higher on spread trade and the higher move in soybean oil, which was up on solid crush margins and biofuels demand expectations. Soybeans, of course, continue to keep an eye on U.S. development weather, which does look favorable in much of the region. Some areas have recently seen some pretty decent rainfall, and high temperatures in parts of the region are going to give way to more seasonal conditions. Still, even then, the high temperatures, as long as they are coupled with the decent rainfall, are very good for crops. Corn closed higher. South Korea bought new crop U.S. corn ahead of the open, not China as originally announced by the USDA. Unknown destinations bought both old and new crop U.S. corn. Overall demand continues to be solid, especially on the export side of things, thanks to the U.S. price advantage, even if the weekly numbers are maybe a little bit disappointing. Corn, of course, also continues to keep an eye on development conditions here in the States. And wheat was mixed. Chicago and Kansas City continue to keep an eye on U.S. winter wheat harvest activity, which is about at the 3/4 mark and should wrap up soon in some areas. They're also keeping an eye on harvest activity in Europe, Russia, and Ukraine. Meanwhile, Minneapolis saw some pressure from recent rainfall in parts of the northwestern U.S. plains. Live and feeder cattle were down, watching direct cash cattle business develop. Trade was light during the session at 230 on the live basis in Texas. That is steady with a week ago. Pretty light overall. Box beef was up at midday, but it did not have much of an impact. And the trade continues to wait for Friday's USDA cattle inventory and on-feed numbers, both of which are out on Friday at 3 Eastern, 2 Central. And hogs were mixed on spread trade, the mixed cash during the session, and position squaring out of Thursday afternoon's livestock slaughter numbers and Friday afternoon's cold storage update. With the closing market minute for Thursday, July 24th, I'm Brownfield Commodity Market Reporter John Perkins.